Hi, I'm Anthony Mangano, and we're here with a very, very special City of Churches because this is one we've never filmed at night, and as you can see, it's night out. But we're here in Brooklyn at St. Dominic's. St. Dominic's has an outreach program for the homeless. You're going to see a lot of different things. It's going to touch your heart and make you realize what it's like for certain people to be homeless. Now, it's going to be a little jumpy. We're going to go from place to place. It's not like the usual show, but it's going to be a great show, and it's going to touch you right here. So come on. You know, Monsignor, because this is a very special episode of City of Churches, I'd like for you to talk to our viewers about the outreach program.
The strength of a church, to me, is the outreach a parish does. And St. Dominic's has a tremendous strength because it has a tremendous outreach. There's a food pantry and also free clothes. Every month, people can come here to get food and to get clothing. But the thing that's very unique is what they call the midnight run. Vinny and a few other people go to the city with hot food, clothing, and stop at different spots in the city and bring food and clothing to the homeless in the city. They do it all night. They leave here maybe 10 o'clock and they get home 4 o'clock in the morning.
And we're going to be going out on a bus later with a lot of food and a lot of things to give out. And they're down here, they're actually preparing sandwiches that we're going to go out later and hand out to the poor and the homeless. It's very, very, very special. This is like a really different kind of City of Churches for me. And it's going to hit home for a lot of people.
So we have 4 stops: FDR, Union Square, 41st and 9th, and then Macy's. We have a folding table, comes out the side of the van. Food goes on it: Gatorade, water, oranges, candy, pasta, chicken cutlet parmesan, and vegetables. Inside the bus, there's a pole. On it will be all the clothing, socks, underwear in the back part of the bus, toiletries in the front.
Well, Vinny, captain of the ship, it's all on you. We're waiting for you. All right, let's roll.
Nicely done, nicely done.
It's the less fortunate that we connect with the most. So when it was like homeless people, it was like, yeah, that's what we do.
It's amazing what you guys are doing here. And I don't want to block it because I know you got more stuff going on. So you're going to film it. I'm going to step out. I'm going to watch the rest of this going on. Thank you so much.
Problem,
I'll be with you all night here.
All right.
So I decided to help out here so I don't feel like I'm just standing by. I'm a lot stronger than that. I should be carrying other stuff, but this is going to be interesting. We're loading this up right now. Well, they're loading it up. I'm only getting one shot here. Vinny, he's like the shadow. You don't see him, but he does all the good work. Vinny loaded it in this time. Into the, I guess you call that the warmer, right?
Yeah.
They're bringing in food right now, hot food that we're going to be bringing to the city. Misconceptions. You know, when you think of homeless, it's such a stereotypical mistake that everybody thinks it's just people that are just alcoholics, drug addicts and stuff. What is your perspective on this? You know what I mean? That you guys go out all the time, because it's not what TV or the media makes it seem.
Sure. And I think the reality is, you know, people become homeless for a variety of reasons, and I think the mistake we make is we categorize it that everyone that's homeless is they're down and out, they're this nasty, smelly person. Sometimes that's the case. I mean, because of mental illness or drug use, you know, personal circumstances. Part of it is, what does someone look like that's homeless? At the end of the day, you know, these people it's just another human being. You know, these are our neighbors. These are our brothers and sisters. And at the end of the day, having that perspective, you know, everyone deserves to be treated with dignity and respect, you know, regardless of the circumstances they might have fell on in life. So I think that those are all important things to consider.
It's going to be an interesting ride, Josh. Thanks. You're going to show me a few things tonight. Everybody will.
He's going to line up this way.
So here we are. We're in Manhattan. At our first stop, we're at 23rd Street in the FDR. They're about to starting on the first time. They're setting up, and they're going to open up, and a lot of people are going to start coming up that are in need of things. And I'm going to watch this for the first time, as you viewers are, on this special episode of City of Churches. You can see that the people are online, and they're waiting online now to get stuff, and you have all like food and clothing that they're going to be handing out. As you can see, they're preparing the hot food, and they put a little package together for everybody that's coming up online, so they get a hot meal. So it's really a nice meal that they're putting together here. We've got a lot of oranges and water. There's some candy bars, and everybody we saw before that were preparing the sandwiches and stuff are right here working the line like they said they were going to. It's like a family affair here.
It's tough out there. You're sleeping out there, you know, and people freeze out here sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And they die because, you know what? They just get forgotten about. You know, nobody cares. You know, they're drunk, they go to sleep. Throw a blanket on that man or something. People don't realize how much it's appreciated, you know? But it is very appreciated because, you know what? We're waiting on that cup of coffee. It's cold out here now. And this is what I was waiting for. It's the coffee, something warm because it's cold. And this is what it's all about. People doing things like this.
Well, I really want to thank you very much for giving me a couple of minutes of your time, man. May God bless you, okay? Well, that's one of the guys here on our first stop here on 23rd Street. And he kind of summed it up there. My friend, let me give you a pair of rosary beads. All right? You're welcome, man.
I wear them too.
Hey. Wear them.
Trust me, I appreciate it because last winter I was suffering. But I ain't down on myself.
Okay. Your name, sir?
My name is Richard.
Hello, Richard. I'm Anthony. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Anthony.
So, can you tell our viewers what you feel about Vinny and the organization here?
Well, as I said numerous times, specifically Joshua and Vinny and their group, they do a wonderful service for people like us who are out here, who are either poor, working poor, or homeless, who need this. And they come diligently, and they treat everyone with the respect and dignity that people deserve, and they treat us as a regular person, and we appreciate that. I know everybody does, and They just do wonderful work. Everyone's an individual, and so you don't think everyone because they're on the street or they're sleeping on the subway or they come to a midnight run, or they're in a park or sitting on a park bench, something they had a history probably behind them, and we're not all criminals, and we're not all insane, and there's some like the general public, populace in general, but these guys here, I mean, they're particularly this organization that Joshua and Vinny runs it's a great organization. They deserve any sort of accolades that they get, and if they backing from people and notoriety, and because this is a good organization, and they do good work. And as I said, they're kind people, they're generous people, and they treat everybody as an individual with the respect and dignity, and we all love them out here.
Thank you so much.
You're quite welcome.
Thank you. God bless you. So that was another individual, another man, very nice man. I mean, look at him. You wouldn't think this man was homeless, and kind of wakes you up a little bit here. It's waking me up, because even my perception, forgive me for saying sometimes, is you don't realize what could cause somebody to be homeless. And he looks like he could be somebody's granddad, right? He looks clean cut, good guy, speaks articulate, so you really don't know anymore. So I'm a little choked up here. We'll be back, okay? I'm with the family here again. So how'd you feel on your first stop here? Because I woke my eyes up a lot. And really, what's going on here?
Well, this is the second time I'm doing this, and it's just a really humbling experience. It's really nice to meet people and see that they're just average humans. And it's funny because they talk to you and they make jokes, and it's just like talking to a friend, and they're so appreciative. I'm very happy that my parents let me bring them, and they're getting to experience this too for the first time. So
it's your first time, right? So
Yes.
what did you feel about it? How did you feel your first stop?
It's incredibly gratifying and really humbling. Definitely makes you appreciate what you've got.
As I'm standing there, and I'm looking at this, everybody, we all have problems, right? So you have problems with the economy and the way things are when you're trying to pay bills and stuff like that. And you come out here, you realize you don't have it so bad. I don't think people realize that. Till you actually see this, and you realize you got to count your own blessings.
It's a great experience, and I'm very grateful for my daughter to have brought me here, and I look forward to doing it again.
Yeah,
It's
me
great,
too.
Great
Me
to
too.
give back. Great to help and to give back.
Well, after that, we're going on our next stop. Thank you. I'll let you guys continue going on.
That's when you get catchy.
Here we are at our second stop. We're at Union Square, and everybody's about to get off and set up for our next stop here. Okay, so I'm going to head on out, and I guess they're going to get everything started to go. And there's Vinny. As you can see, another group of people are waiting online to get clothes and food and stuff that they would basically need, toiletries and stuff. It's amazing to see how many people at each stop that the outreach are helping out. And they're setting up again like we did before, they'll have the hot food and everything right here.
Sure?
All right, we got it.
Here, we'll get you a bag. No? Would you like candy? Yeah.
I don't want to intrude on anybody's space here because this is a different kind of city of churches, and we want to respect the men and women that are out here and getting things to help them along in their life, because it's a good thing that I don't want to overstep. If they want to talk to us, it's a great thing. Otherwise, I want to respect them, So as we go along, we'll try to grab some people and ask them how they feel about coming here in the outreach program. What's your name? What's your name?
My name? They call me Smiley.
Hi, you Smiley. I'm Anthony. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
We got a camera over here. How do you feel about the outreach program that comes out here to help everybody?
Hey, listen, I feel really honored, and really, grateful that, you all go out of your way to come, and cater to us, to our needs, and, that really shows that there's people out there that really do care and have love for us. And I got to respect it.
God bless you, Smiley. Thank you. How are you, man?
Good.
What's your name?
I'm David.
How you doing, David?
I'm doing wonderful. I come all the time. Every Friday night I come here, and you guys are wonderful. I get stuff what I need. I'm happy.
God bless you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right. Your name is?
Dawn.
How you doing, Dawn?
Good, and you?
I'm okay. So can you tell our viewers about yourself and how you wound up in this, if that's okay?
That's fine with me. I'm homeless, and I'm not ashamed of it. People like this who help us out, they're great. I think it's a great thing they're doing. I'm living on the streets, and I just need a little help, that's all.
And they're helping out the outreach?
Yeah, the outreach program's awesome. They help you out with food, they help you out with clothes, toiletries. It's a great thing they're doing.
I'm really thankful for your time that you came and talked. God bless you.
God bless you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You look like a strong man and all that. How did you wind up like this?
I got laid off and things like that. And it's hard to find a job when you start getting up in in age. I'm 66, so they look for younger people to work and all that. So that's been a thorn in the bush there. So.
I can understand that, and you're a strong man. I can see that. I can see that in a respectful way. So I appreciate you very much sharing this moment with us and our viewers. And before, like I said, you come here and I know they're doing a good thing, and you gave it a good response. And I want to thank you again. God bless you. God bless you. Okay. So that about wraps it up for me here, and for you viewers. I have to tell you, it's been very eye-opening. I can't even say the word sometimes because, it's a whole misconception. Honestly, I mean, you don't realize how a lot of these people's lives have been affected through some crazy thing in life. It could have been anything that could have triggered a person to be at a point where they're on the street and they're homeless and they need things. They need food, they need shelter, and there but for the grace of God go I. I don't know how else to put it, but I think that I hope you, as viewers are watching this, get to see this and maybe get involved a little bit, being good Catholics, good people, and trying to donate some clothes and food or anything that could go out and help people out there, because that's what we're supposed to do. So I'll see you next time, okay? Thanks for watching City of Churches.
Trinity Rescue is totally run by volunteer donations. If it wasn't for volunteers from St. Dominic's and from St. A's and from this local community, we couldn't do what we do. And really what we're about is loving those in need. And in Matthew 28, Jesus talks about, coming to those that are poor and those that need clothing. And when you come to them, it's like coming to Him and serving Him. So any little bit that you can give helps. If you want to cook, if you want to give some money, if you want to come out on the streets with us, we'd love your help. Thanks so much.
St. Dominic's has its own website, which we will put up on the screen for you. Or you could go to our website, netnewyork.tv. You can follow us on Facebook or Twitter, or write into us at 1712 10th Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, 11215. Until next time, I'm Anthony Mangano, in a very, very special episode that I hope will touch you in many ways. Thank you so much for watching, and God bless you.